Hello guys, and welcome to all those training to become Super Saiyans, and welcome to Revolution. So if you haven't seen episode 103 of Dragon Ball Super, I suggest you pause this video now, go watch it because there will be spoilers in this video. Okay, if you're still watching, I'm assuming you're okay with spoilers. Okay, so as of episode 103, Universe 10 has been erased. Along with it, its Supreme Kai, that idiot Gawasu, and its God of Destruction Rumshi. But just like I did for Universe 9, I'm going to do a power level rankings countdown and see where their contestants stand. So let's get straight on with it. In 10th place, we have Lilibyo. Basically, she was pathetic. She was the first one out of the tournament. She literally came in 80th place. She forgot how to fly. She was put in this tournament because she could fly and she failed to do so. 10th place, that is undeniable. Her pathetic efforts really don't warrant me spending too much time on her. So on to 9th place. And in 9th place, we have Methi. Now I'm sure you remember Methi picking on a base Kale until she went berserk, and basically when she started to let off all those ki blasts when she was going berserk, one of them hit Methi and knocked him straight out the arena for instant karma. Other than picking on a base Kale, he really didn't show that much, so 9th position it is. Now on to a few support characters here who basically showed nothing, but at least they didn't show any big weaknesses. However, in 8th position is Murichim. He was literally punched out the ring effortlessly by Base Cabba, and that's not too bad of a thing because Base Cabba is pretty strong after all. But he didn't show anything either, so it's 8th position. Next, in 7th position, we have Jericho, who was basically eliminated by the Universe 2 Yardrat Jamies, basically by what seemed like quite a simple ki blast. It didn't seem like an overwhelming blast at all. So once again, shows nothing throughout this tournament, almost a support character. 7th position for Jericho. And in 6th position, we have Jirisan. Basically, he looks like an earthling with pink skin, and he reminds me of Mr. Satan's student Koroni. I'm sure you remember him from the Cell games and in the Buu saga, the blonde guy who carries that rose around all the time. Bit of a punk really, but anyhow, Jirisan survives a kick from Android 17, and then also dares to face off against Piccolo, so he is at least confident with his own strength. But ultimately, he got eliminated by Brienne de Chateau after she missed Vegeta, so you could say he was unlucky and basically got hit by a very powerful attack, but he didn't really show that much, so we don't have that much to go on. So into 5th position we go, and in 5th position is the winged warrior Geum. Now, Geum actually showed that he had a bit of power when he fired a ki blast, quite a big ki blast, which threatened Krillin. Krillin looked pretty scared at the prospect of having to take this ki blast. However, Gohan came in as a badass basically and just tanked the attack, which basically tells you that Gohan also thought that Krillin probably couldn't handle that ki attack. So Jium has a degree of power. However, he is ultimately eliminated from the tournament by a team up from Krillin and Master Roshi when Krillin fires his Destructo Disc triple blade at him, which Jium's wings, which prompts Master Roshi to intelligently fire a Kamehameha wave, resulting in Jium getting knocked off the arena. However, basically Jium did show a degree of power, and it was highly suggested that he would be able to take out Krillin with basically a ki blast. And in 4th position for the Universe 10 power level team is Murichim. Murichim was basically portrayed as the leader of Universe 10 when Rumshi proposed the team to Gawasu. Murichim was the only figure not hooded and basically shown in full view, but we didn't really get to see a lot from him in this tournament. However, what he did do was clash evenly with Toppo a couple of times, and that was basically it. Okay, Toppo was obviously nowhere near at full power yet, because we know how powerful Toppo is, and ultimately Murichim was eliminated by a final form Frieza who had snatched him from Vegeta. Anyway, Murichim also proved that he wasn't strong enough to resist Ribrianne's Light of Love attack, and basically, once again, was a character who didn't show too much, but going on those minor clashes with Toppo, puts him above everybody that's behind him on this list. All in all, I was disappointed with the showing we got from Murichim. And third place in the Universe 10 team is Nepapa. Now, Nepapa is very much like a traditional sumo wrestler. He relies on his size and weight to overwhelm opponents. Basically, he was actually strong enough to resist Basil from Universe 9's triple shining blaster with one arm. And he was able to keep up with Basil's quick kicks. Now, Basil was actually quite impressive in this tournament, but he was no match for Nepapa. Nepapa nearly also took Basil from behind, where Basil was able to escape the attack thanks to a call by Ro, the Supreme Kai of Universe 9. He also dented the Kachin, the dense metal that structures the stage of the Tournament of Power, and Nepapa was unharmed by it at all. And most impressively of all, he was almost pushing Super Saiyan Caulifla off the stage until Caulifla basically, I think she suplexed him through the edge of the stage. And basically Nepapa fell out of bounds. But ultimately he was defeated by a final form Frieza. But it was an impressive showing from Nepapa, and I wish we would have got to see more of him. Now in second place. And the man that's in second place is Rubalt. Now, Revolt was one of the final two remaining members of the Universe 10 team and basically was Gawasu and Rumshi's last hope alongside the number one on this list. Now, the impressive thing about Revolt is basically he decides to take on Piccolo and basically appears to be more powerful than Piccolo, as Piccolo was barely able to keep up with him or mount any kind of attack. Rubalt was basically knocking Piccolo around with relative ease, but all in all he failed to inflict any serious damage to Piccolo. But ultimately Piccolo fired loads of wayward ki blasts, and I think if you were the viewer you knew what was going to happen. It was going to be the Hellzone grenade. Rubalt didn't quite keep up with what was going on, and he was ultimately knocked out by this Hellzone grenade and then knocked out of the arena by a ki wave. But considering in episode 88 when Piccolo decimated a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in literally a few blows, to be able to outspeed and outmatch Piccolo blow for blow is an impressive feat to say the least, but it only gets in number 2. Who is number 1 on this list? So in first position and the most powerful member of the Universe 10 team is Obuni. Now, Obuni is capable of outmatching base Gohan and fighting on par with Ultimate Gohan. It is noted that Gohan is only a moment faster than Obuni in speed. Gohan is basically only eventually able to beat him by allowing himself to get hit so he can counter Obuni. Now, whilst I think saying he is as powerful as Ultimate Gohan is a bit of a stretch, he's at least relative to Ultimate Gohan because he was basically giving him a pretty good fight. What's really impressive about Obuni is his ability to control his internal energy and create feints. His opponent has to get hit in order to know where Obuni actually is. But Obuni is a very likeable character. After witnessing Gohan defeat Batamo, he challenged Gohan to a fight and commended Gohan on his warrior abilities, and basically it was a very respectable fight. Even after getting the upper hand, Gohan still felt that he had to ring out Obuni with the Kamehameha wave, which speaks volumes about Obuni's strength. Now, the lasting effect of Obuni is basically when Gohan picks up the pendant that has Obuni's family on the pendant, and obviously that is going to motivate Gohan to do something special. Well, at least we can all hope. But I personally would have loved to have seen more from Obuni. He seemed like a very interesting character, but I think it's safe to say that he is definitely the strongest of quite a weak bunch in fairness, but Obuni is pretty strong. So Universe 10 is erased, and that means the death of Gawasu. Now, we went through quite a lot with Gawasu in the Goku Black Zamasu saga, and to be honest, I hold Gawasu partly responsible for the death of trillions upon trillions upon trillions because of his negligence of his duties in terms of mentoring Zamasu. Zamasu went on to kill just as many as I've just said. Anyhow, he was a nice bloke in all fairness, but he is gone and so is his universe. Now, whilst Zamasu probably wouldn't have been able to enter the tournament himself because he was also a god, Gowasu could probably have done with Zamasu's guidance on fighting tactics, because Gowasu didn't appear to have any clue at all. And just like Zamasu, Gowasu has been erased. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed my power levels for Universe 10. If you haven't seen the one I did for Universe 9, I will link it at the end of this video. Make sure you smash that like button with a big bang attack, and remember one very important final message. If you stay calm in any situation, you will never, ever become a Super Saiyan. Make sure you click that subscribe button to make sure you get all my latest content straight to your account as soon as it's released. And here are some more videos from my library, which I'm sure you will all enjoy.